Here we go. All ones.
Log of Pilot. Sport Designate Chrome. Corlos, fraternity crew of Bloom of Botany Bay, were to being invited the attending a feast being held for much honoring of Scar Warrior Friend by leader analog of Aslan Dorsai clan. After heroic slaying of meat animal and much feasting, Scar Warrior Friend formed alliance with Clan of Dorsai in gross defiance of Count Robard Leader Friend's role of leader decision-making. Recon mission was to being created wherein this sport would to be infiltrating lair of Salami Syndicate to achieving gaining of location data of humans of value. This sport is to being ashamed of admission that during mission, this sport would to be losing of composure for encountering of wrong bad human mind touched of drawing not drawing, to be resulting of this sport to being captured, but loyal Corlos and Clan of Dorsai were to be coming for rescue. Much combat was to being ensued, to be including wounding of Scar Warrior Friend and near to be dying of Denton Warrior Friend, and capturing of human designate Fat Frank for Clan of Dorsai, Duel of Ritualism, and Rag Bad Human for to being interrogated. This sport is to be begging of forgiveness from Corlos comrades, and is to be pledging of better doing in future.
It's been a long road, riffing and drinking beer. It's been a long round, but my telecrists are finally here, and I will see my grip come alive at last. I will get green tags, and they're not gonna bog me down no more. No, they're not gonna ban me again, 'cause I will scream and bark. I'm going where my greed will take me. I got faith to believe I can steal anything. I'm robust in the soul. No one's gonna beat or break me. I can reach any room. I will scream. I will scream. I will scream. I will scream and fight.
Okay, so last time on Traveller, let's have you guys do a recap. Who wants to start? I like to see what the players remember versus what I remember.
I can do a recap.
Okay.
So last session we made contact with the local Aslan enclave by having a feast with them. We agreed that they would help, or well, that we would help each other. We would help them get revenge on the local mafia, and in return, they would help us find the individual that was whisked away by the Gurkhas in front of the mafia hideout that we were looking for because of Chrome. Me and Chrome, Alice and Chrome proceeded to do some recon that went
Alice and
south.
Chrome sounds like a band.
Yeah, that does sound like a band, like a duo. So instead of a more coordinated attack, we simply decided to execute on our plan of attack right then and there, and basically shot our way through the entire contingent of Gurkhas and Mafia members. And
There were
I
only
think
two
we
Gurkha
killed-
there. I just want to point
Well,
that
I thought there were 3, but
out. I have my lit notes as 2, but I might have changed it on the fly.
that's
Then
fair.
some of
But
them aren't accounted for because we had seen a team size element there.
But
you
basically,
did.
we shot our way through the base with the help of the Aslan, who took the back, and we took the front. And we ended up with basically everybody on the opposing side dead, except the 2 individuals we were looking for. On our case, the weird guy, and on their side, the mafia boss. Denton went down because he charged into one of the mafia members with his sword and instantly got basically laid out on the floor.
He took a sword to a Gauss fight.
But
No, I did a max pain through the wall and
Oh, so did
managed to fall into the seats, and then the guy just looked at me going, "What an idiot," and shot me.
yes, exactly. So we have one.
Cool ass, like you told Fiona, the Highlander heavy gunner, to blast a hole through the wall, which was really
Yeah,
fucking
it was
cool.
sick.
And now we're going to.
I think
Figure out-
I'm gonna give you a reroll for that coolness last. You have one reroll this game. for that kick-ass dynamic entry.
Yeah, so we secure the guy. So now we're going to watch the duel go down, and then we're gonna whisper crazy guy back to our ship to interrogate. Interview him.
Okay, and I didn't write down what I named him on the fly. Wasn't it Fat
You named
Frank?
him literally after the ancient aliens guy.
No, that's the guy you captured.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
not-
the mafia guy
Professor
Fat Frank.
Tsoukalos.
Sorry?
Professor Tsoukalos.
Yeah, Tsoukalos. That's the guy you captured. I was talking about the Cindy boss, the fat guy.
It was
That was
Fat Frank.
wasn't it?
Fat Frank. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tsoukalos. That's actually kind of a cool name. It sounds like some kind of evil scientist bad guy who's making like clones,
It's just the Greek.
making Hitler clones on the moon or something.
It sounds like sucrose and is just a food chemical.
Tsoukalos. Okay. As
His
he
name is sugar.
okay, recap over as you let's open up with first aid. Who was doing first aid?
Well, that was going to be me, but then someone said that the Highlander medics had already gotten to Denton, so I don't know if
Yeah.
that's necessary.
Yeah, they
Well, I
they
need
did
first
first
aid.
aid to Denton. So Denton only has 2 damage characteristics now. So I forget if he's conscious now, or I think he was still unconscious, but he won't need surgery. So we can just plap him in the med bay, and then either he'll recover in a few days, or we can jab him with a slow drug, and he'll recover in like a few hours.
Do you have any slow drug in your med kit there, Aaron?
I mean, we
Good
should
chrome.
just be able to have that in the ship's locker allowance. Or
Oh,
just
you're
buy it.
I assume you'd have it with you if you have it in your on the ship.
Well, I mean, I've got a med kit specifically with me.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. I assume you do.
I mean, I just wrote down medikit. I didn't do a detailed breakdown.
I figured get the easy small maneuver or things you can pick up and maneuver around that are stocked in there. So I assume you have that.
Okay.
How about this, GM? I'll just deduct 500 creds from the ship money every time we use slow drug, and as long as we're not like slow drugging an entire like company at once or something.
Yeah, I kind of assume that's what your standard ship supplies because you have a medical bay, so that would be on your. You wouldn't have to deduct it because that comes with the supplies that are standard on your ship.
Yep.
So.
Do you want me to make a medic roll or not?
No, you don't need a medic roll.
Cool.
Not yet. Not until we take him back to the ship and you start giving him treatment.
All right, so we'll open this up with the Highlanders and the Aslan mercenaries are doing crowd control. The rank and file, they have about a squad of each. You have your squad and their squad. If there's any specific orders you want to give them, let me know. One of the team members of the Highlanders is giving Denton first aid. Denton, give me an endurance roll.
Oh boy.
I was got a pretty bad, so I rolled a 7.
Okay, so you're unconscious still. And the Aslan commander, what did I call him? Is pulling around Fat Frank with his and has him sitting in the street and or shake him down. Which weapon do you want, Flatface? That's actually a vulgar term, but whatever.
He might have picked it up. He might
Yeah.
just think it's just an insult towards humans, not knowing it also applies to Aslan.
All right, and so what do you guys? Or how do you guys want to open the scene? With you have control of the building. There's a perimeter around it with the Aslan and the Highlanders holding it, and the Aslan commander is getting ready to duel the Fat Frank.
Right.
Alice is giving the our mad scientist to some of the Highlanders to escort him to our raft so we can bring him to the ship later, and then she's going to join whoever else is going to watch the duel.
Yeah, the Cameron brothers are the ones that grab him. They're like, yes, ma'am, we'll bring him to the secure him in the air raft. I assume you guys had somebody of their team. Like, we always carried around zip ties, so don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zip ties
I
are
still
also
have zip ties from when I was in the army.
Big zip tie doesn't want you to know it, but you can reuse zip ties by putting pliers to the little locking knob.
Yeah, but it's a little pain in the ass.
Big zip doesn't want you to know.
The secret, the conspiracy theory of reusable zip ties. All right,
Yeah. Okay. All right. So there's a duel going on.
they're preparing for the duel.
All right. So Scar keys Robert is like, sir, permission to become referee for the duel.
I think CJ's still having mic trouble.
Also, didn't Robert stay behind last time because CJ had to dip out?
Oh, okay. I am unsupervised.
Yes, you are.
I think you're third in command, really.
Yeah.
So
So
it's
Scar
between
just,
you and Alice for third. I think Alice is security, and you're a captain within the fleet. So I think you, with Denton out, you're the one in command.
All right. Then I just walk up to the fucking commander of the Aslan forces. I'm like, Lord,
Hey.
I hereby nominate myself to be R.A.V.E.N for this duel.
I will accept your honorable request. Frank, what would you say? And he's like, can we maybe do this some other way? You guys take money? I mean,
No.
I got plenty of...
What are you, a female? How dare you? I will duel you myself once this is done for this grave discourtesy.
He kind of looks kind of like shocked and like he kind of like put the fear of like Aslan into him, like yes. So do you accept them as your what do you call the title?
You can just say referee, but it's
R.A.V.E.N. Trice. He's like, yeah, if you can get me out of this, yeah, I'm fine with that. So, what weapon do you would you like to use in this battle of in the circle of equals? And he's like, what do you guys have? Hey,
Dew claws.
And from the side, Alice undoes her monkey knife and just tosses it at the guy's feet.
He picks up like, what the hell is this thing? How do you use this? And he's holding it right side up, not in an earth grip. It's usually the Duke looks like a karambit, so it's usually held downward, and he's holding it the other way.
The other way.
I like how you completely like he flips it around and he's like confused at it.
This is a matter of honor. State how far this duel is to go.
So an Aslam custom, who states what? Challenged or the challenger?
The aggrieved party states how far this what the offense is and how far they want to take it. Most of those are only to first blood, but he can say if he says it's to the death, I would be the one to say if it's no, that's too far, but I won't.
Well, you could probably get a lot of information from him, but yeah. So just because I don't know too much about Aslan, would it be acceptable for somebody who has a blood debt like he does with family members and clan members killed to go for that?
Discourtesy can be to your family or clan members.
Okay, so he's like, I wish this fight to be to the death, but if the cur is too much of a coward, I can go to a maiming.
On what grounds do you seek to go so far?
He and his cowardly minions have killed many of my family and clan with devious, unhonorable tactics, such as using distress calls.
Oh, that sounds more like a matter of war, but okay, that is a grave discourtesy worthy of staking one's life.
A matter of war is why I'm here, but I'm giving him the honor of a duel, even though he is probably not worthy of it.
Bat human, what have you to say of this?
Can we go to first hit? I mean, yeah.
Why would we do such a thing? You are a dishonorable cur, even by the standards of your own species.
I mean, what's the lowest thing we can do here? I don't want to get no maimed or nothing.
Maiming it is. The victor may scalp the loser.
Fat Frank being bald and not realizing like it would take the skin off is like, yeah, that sounds. I could use a haircut. Yeah,
the loser must also apologize.
I can give him an apology right now if we avoid the fight.
No.
No. That is like a short, courteous, like no explanation.
No.
Yeah.
This conversation ended. No.
Show me your dew claws.
He shows you both of them. One of them holds up. Fat Frank holds up the knife. The other one holds up the dew claw.
It begins. Fight.
All right. So it looks at first that the Aslan commander is going a little easy on him and kind of playing with him. Franks thinks he's actually doing good, and the first he goes into attack the commander and tries to stab him in the belly. The commander easily does a spinning cut and cuts him right across the cheek, just barely. And you can tell he kind of pulled his. He could have sliced his neck, but kind of pulled it back. And he goes in and just gives him a little teep, just like, this is Aslan honor. like in like this is Sparta, boom, kicks him down.
Hell
The
yeah.
fight goes on like this for a little while. And then Fat Frank comes in again. The Aslan commander's letting him attack him first, and he goes in for the stab to try to stab him in the face. The Aslan does a trapping maneuver and grabs him by the wrist with the right arm, and then elbows him in the elbow and dislocates it. The Fat Frank drops the knife, and I'm not sure if you call dislocation a maim or not.
No, it's to yield. It's until someone yields or until he scalps a guy.
Oh, okay, I'm tracking.
Yeah.
And as he dislocates the elbow, he grabs him by the back of the head, and then just bam, hits him in the stomach. Fat Frank goes down, and he pulls out the knife, and as he's cutting across the top of his head, you hear one of the Highlanders goes, "Contact north, squad-sized element."
Scar does not respond. He's busy. He's busy watching, officiating the duel. He just like gestures, snaps his fingers for somebody else to deal with it.
And obviously, Alice immediately jumps to action and turns her attention north from watching the duel, and she's kind of pissed about it and just makes her way where she can see whatever's going on.
As you look, there's a group of people in Gurkha uniforms moving toward squad-sized element, moving towards you, getting in firing positions, and they unload on some of the Highlanders. Give me
Initiative rolls?
Yeah, give me some initiative rolls. They've got an ambush on you, so but most of this is you guys have security up and are inside the cordon.
Oh, crap. What is initiative again?
It's 2d6 plus the highest of your dexterity or intelligence modifier.
Two of the Highlanders go down, and one gets taken down by a what's the heavy weapon that the Solomani use? They don't use plasma, do they?
What's the tech level of the formation?
Tech level 13.
13, then they could have a PGMP.
They're not
13,
gonna use something that big.
If they want something that has some area of effect, they'd have a CPPG 13. They could have.
I'm gonna say a rocket.
A rocket.
Actually, rocket wouldn't work here. They're gonna be using grenade launcher, same kind of weapon you have.
Ram grenade launcher. Okay. Yeah, that also.
And the other one goes down to Gauss fire, and that's when they take cover. Right. And now it's your go. Once we figure out what everybody's doing, we're gonna go to Chrome and finish the duel there.
Oh, Scar once Scar starts hearing the gunfire, he just says, "Finish him!"
As he does that, the commander now he has a good piece of scalp, just cuts off the scalp and like kicks him over. It is done.
Flawless victory. Channel Solomani Slayer of the Dorsai clan honorably wins.
Yeah, and then Maziani was his name. Yeah, Dorsai. I couldn't remember that, and I couldn't find it in my notes. All right, yeah, he howls in victory, and he keeps the scalp as he puts it in his pouch on his thing. And what is this battle that's going on? And I guess let's go to the other players.
I have an 8 for initiative.
8.
Oh, we almost all have 8. How does this always happen?
The average dice roll is a 7, and you guys have a +1 to your initiative checks.
And in this case, I rolled a 6, and I have a +2.
Oh.
Yeah, I rolled a 6 too, and I have a +2.
But yes, like law of averages.
Do you want us to say what we do, or what?
Yeah, it's your guys' go. Or we're rolling. So it'd be Scar. You're still doing the duel on this turn. So when you're saying finish him,
my turn was saying finish him.
So you got we have 8. Denton's out. Is that everybody? CJ's not there. Okay, so fire team. I'm gonna defer to let you guys go first. We usually defer to the players first.
I'll just go first. Alice immediately dives for cover when the bullets start flying, and the first thing she says, "What are the guys called that are taking care of the guy in the air raft again?"
Highlanders. There's 2 Highlanders.
Yeah, but what are their names?
The Cameron brothers.
She radios, Cameron brothers, get the high value target to the ship.
Roger that.
Actually, that was something that I was gonna do because I have flyer.
Okay, like I like if you're with them, if you're already at the air raft like you were before, you would just be going with them, right?
I kind of figured that's where you brought Denton, and that's where Aaron would be because she's giving first aid to him. Or Chrome, excuse me. I don't. Yeah.
It's cool.
Does that sound good? Does that sound like where you'd be at?
Yeah, I mean, I would probably be watching the duel, but I wouldn't be super close. So
okay, all right. So give me athletics check. If you're going for the air raft.
Yeah. Oh, it's an
Yeah.
athletics check to get there as opposed to a flyer check.
Yeah, well, you have to get there. So you're watching the duel, you're getting contact. Alice says, Cameron Brothers, get out of there, and you're like, hey, I'm rolling with you. Is that what's going on?
Yep.
Sorry, I might be making choices for you that I shouldn't be. Sorry, I just missed it. I'm clarifying here, not saying.
I have a 7.
Okay, 7. You don't you make it up to the flyer, but you're like just getting in as this firefight breaks out.
Okay.
I was gonna say if you passed it, you'd be able to fire it up and start going.
Fair enough. I was
You
distracted.
can also make another one because you have 2 actions.
Another what?
Another athletics check.
Oh, sure.
Because you get 2 actions during combat.
Now I have an 8.
All right. So you're firing. We're going to say you're firing up the aircraft, and it's going to be ready to go on your next turn. You're just boom, go. And so let's go from the top to the bottom. That was Chrome. Miss Z, what are you doing?
Anitas was in the middle of still doing her intel scouring, and I think she's going to actually keep doing that because she's not a frontline fighter.
Yeah.
And I assume that's what you were doing during the beginning of this duel. So
Yes.
go ahead and give me a recon check for that, or 2 recon checks.
Okay.
One for the when you're doing the duel, one for this turn.
4 for the first one because I have a -3 in recon, and 3 for the next. So never mind.
All right, you open up Fat Frank's drawer, and there is a whole bunch of Kakri porn in there for some reason.
Ew.
It's called Herd Boys.
You made it worse. I'm impressed.
All right, and then there's also a thing of Terran licorice, or Solomani licorice. Excuse me, not Terran.
How dare you.
She will pilfer the licorice.
And a menu for a local Chinese restaurant.
I think she'll take a picture of the, like, because she's got her communicator. I'm assuming they're as sophisticated as our phones at the very least. She'll take photos of things that she discovers, but the only thing that she's pockets so far is the licorice.
All right. Okay.
Do I still
Alice.
get to shoot? Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm just going from the top to the bottom since we all have 8. So
What does the situation look like? Like, as in, like, I obviously know they're coming from the north, but like,
you're in an urban situation in a large urban dome. The Aslan and Highland, the Aslan mercenaries and the Highland troopers were holding a cordon. You're being attacked by from the north, which would be a mark because you're in the middle of a market district.
yeah, they're just coming through the market.
Yeah, the crowd has basically run away from these guys that they've shown up, and they took down 2 of your Highland troopers and are engaging the Aslan on top of that as the Aslan are moving in. Your current situation is you have 1 squad, or they have 1 squad, and you have 2 that you know of, plus your players.
How many enemies are there? Are there 4, 6, 8?
Squad says element is 8 to 10.
Okay.
And that's just what you guys see. And these are Gurkha,
Yeah.
proper Gurkha.
Alice is gonna open fire after taking cover.
And you might want to give your Highlanders orders too.
Yeah, well,
If you have the leadership skill or the tactics skill, now is the time to. You might want
Yeah, I have both of
to
those.
use it.
Alice
So
is
just
going.
FYI, tactics. If you use that, you can actually give bonuses to your different people in your crew, which is a really good one to roll.
Yeah, I get
And-
+1 to tactics because of my friend or foe HUD, and I have tactics 0. So
Yeah, so tactics rolls as written increases initiative for our guys for a turn or decreases.
yeah.
Get up. The other thing, and this is
leadership adds on to everything. Sorry.
The more nebulous thing is you can be like you can do tactics to be like, all right guys, we're gonna do like a fighting retreat, or we're gonna do some bounding overwatch so we can run away like at the end of the movie Heat. And then depending on how well you roll it, the GM executes the actions for the NPCs based on that.
I'll
Alice,
let you guys have control of the Highlanders as you want to do them.
yeah. Alice is going to radio. I assume that everybody's like in shouting range. She doesn't have to use the radio, right?
Yeah, and you have direct comms. They're not going to.
Yeah, our radios are really good.
Okay. And as Alice opens fire, stand your ground, form a line, don't let them peek, kill them. I don't care. Fuck
Okay.
these guys.
Fuck
And then
these
she
guys.
just opens fire.
So we're taking the initiative. All right.
Yeah, and I'm doing a leadership thing, so they get a +1 if I succeed. Let's see. Okay. What is leadership? Is intelligence, right?
It's intelligence, social. It's intelligence, social, or EDU. so it can be any.
That's a 13.
Oh snap! Yeah. So what was your total? 13 would be 2. That's a +5 on everybody's initiative.
Yeah.
No, it was
It was
leadership.
tactics, wasn't it?
No, it was
That-
leadership. No, it was leadership.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
so that's
So you get a
I think it's-
+5 on your on one of your dice rolls. So you can say you get this.
Do I
Yeah.
like give it to somebody or does everybody
give
get
it,
it?
give it to our heavy gunner.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to what did you call her, Naomi? Whatever,
No,
something with
Fiona.
N.
Fiona.
I'm gonna give it to Fiona so she can really blast somebody out of existence.
Nice,
Yeah,
super
man.
buff elemental
Give him
chick.
the hose.
I'm on it. I'm on it, man. And
You want to let her shoot first? Yeah.
oh, you just ordered her to, so I'm just gonna play
Okay.
that out. So she rolled a 9 +2 for the being Highlanders, and then +5. So 9 +7 would be a total of 16. And what's the area effect of a plasma gun?
What kind? Plasma gun man portable or the cartridge?
Man portable.
No area of effect. It's just
No.
single hit. And
Okay,
just-
even with cover, one of the Highlanders just pull all the meat on the skeleton, just melts away, and the skeleton itself like falls down, still on fire.
how
And
about-
then
oh, go ahead.
All right, go
I'm
ahead.
gonna shoot as well if I'm allowed to.
Yeah, you're allowed to.
Considering there's no
you're
crowd,
fine. All right.
considering there's no crowd there anymore, I was just going to let loose.
Okay.
Are we at how far away are they?
Due to this being a large number, but not like a city-sized one, I'd probably say 100 meters.
Okay, so that's a
Or do you need Imperial?
no. That's completely good. I just need to do my
Yeah,
math.
She's a Euro.
I'm messing with it.
Euro trap.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was messing with her.
Oh,
Oh no, what'd you roll? 15? 17?
I'm doing full auto, so I have 3 shots.
Oh.
No, I have 4 shots.
You're putting
Oh
it in
god, it
you're
just
putting
keeps
it in the wrong
going.
chat.
Oh, do you want me to put it in the
Put it in
initiative
group
chat?
Yeah, put it in group chat. Or yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
how
I'll put
about
it in the initiative
Soviet?
chat.
How about Soviet control one of the Highlanders since his character is knocked the fuck out?
Sure, that sounds good. What do you want? Who do you want to control there, Big D?
Okay, so I rolled 2 15s, a 17, and a 13.
Hey, yeah. Let me 12,
Just want me to roll damage?
11, 7, and 4. You take out 2 of them.
That's not damage. That's my hits.
Yeah, I'm rolling their dodge.
Okay, so I hit 2.
So that their effect takes off of yours. So with a +2 on each of those, so like a 12 would be a 14. Oh no, I'm doing my math wrong. So no, you did hit. Yeah, you got 4 hits. So give me 4. They're wearing combat armor. So combat armor is armor 12, if I remember right, or
Are they
15.
wearing my combat armor? Because
Yeah,
my
same exact combat armor you have. Same amount
they
of
have armor. That's 17.
Oh yeah, 17.
Oh shit.
Okay, let's see where we go here. Okay,
These guys are not going to be pushovers like the Cindy's.
I'm gonna go from the top down. I guess everything over 8 is effect, right?
Yeah, everything over 8 is effect,
Yeah.
which means it's extra damage.
13.
Huh?
Okay, I put how much damage I did in the chat.
Shit. Oh damn! Yeah, you take out a whole bunch with a spray and pray. Given that you're shooting at one target, they're spraying at 2 others. I'm going to say you take out 2 of the Gurkha. The other ones are about 3 to 5 meters away from each other. So and
So you're just sweeping automatic fire across like the Terminator.
Yeah.
okay, yeah, I don't even know why I put out dice to track HP on this. So the lowest you got was 19. So yeah.
Yeah.
So 2 guys go down mainly due to just how spaced they are. All right.
Like that's also with 6 AP, so they take like
Mhm.
8 damage a hit minimum.
Hold on, I'm getting my my HP dice out here. And anybody I miss? CJ. Anybody? Are you actually on the scene?
You should be.
I thought he had been left.
Oh no,
in
yeah, he was at the
beach.
ship.
He can control another Highlander if he wants.
You want to control a Highlander? You guys want to control the Cameron brothers? You and Denton?
Cameron brothers are driving the air raft back.
No,
Be-
I'm
be-
driving
be
it
there.
back.
Oh, okay.
They're providing security.
That's right.
And I'm gonna do a gunship move in a moment, assuming
Oh,
you leave me anything.
Watch for don't lose the aircraft. They have heavy weapons.
Does it have heavy weapons on it?
No, I'm
No,
saying
they
the
have
enemy
heavy
has heavy weapons. They can one shot it.
And hold on, I got a 3rd initiative. Oh wait, this is not the top of the turn. Okay. So let me fire back 5, 10, 5, 10. Wow, 8. That's 1 fire team, so that's 3 hit. 8, 7, 8, 10. Okay. What is the Highlanders are in cover, so I'm going to say the 8's miss. So you have, was it 2 10s, 11, so 3 hits on the Highlanders. You guys want to, are you guys going to take cover or try to dodge that at all? I guess, Alice, you're the one in command on the ground right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell them to take cover.
Okay. Give me 3 cover rolls.
Me?
Yes.
1 is a 3.
Okay, that definitely didn't do it.
1 is a 10.
And what's the AP damage on the Gauss rifle? 3
Standard.
three?
AP3. And the last one is an 8.
Okay, so 3 of the Highlanders.
That's
That would be
AP5, a standard Gauss rifle.
AP5, and what's the damage? Not the AP.
The damage is 46 AP5, and
46.
then our guys have tech level 12 combat armor, so they have effectively 12 armor.
Okay,
After
so first one, no damage.
Yeah, 46 minus 12 is the damage.
11 plus 4, that'd be 16. AP5, so that'd be 12.
That's a guy
So-
knocked down.
Yeah, one guy knocked down, and last one is 16, 18 to one of them.
So we got 4 friendlies down.
Yes, 4 friendlies down, and the Aslan are just now getting into we'll be getting battle in the next turn because they're watching the duel.
Great.
And Scar, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna add the Aslan. All right, okay. All right. So Scar just turns and says, "What the devil?" And he pulls out his PGMP. Do I have line of sight to their heavy weapons guy?
Give me a
recon
recon check. Yeah.
Let's see. 11.
Okay. Yeah, you can pick out the heavy weapon.
Die. And I roll.
A man of many words.
Yeah. I'm assuming I don't have time to aim proper because I was scanning around. So in that case, I roll a 9 for it to hit. Is this person in cover? Wait, no,
yeah.
10 short range.
Yes. They are all in cover right now.
Okay, then I barely hit and I do 50 damage. I think that blows through their cover.
Yeah. You not only blow through the cover, you blow through the guy's armor, and describe how you turn this guy into a pink mist.
What was this guy hiding behind?
He was hiding behind a market stall.
What's a market stall made of?
It's made out of different scrap metal and what's kind of left over from like ships that have been scrapped and stolen.
All right,
And,
so
there
Scar,
are a bunch of,
and he actually shoulders the PGMP for once. He was firing from the hip before, and then he sees the target goes into cover, and he's in for a split second is like, "Damn!" It's like, "Oh wait, I have a plasma gun," and he just fires the superheated globule of plasma, hits the stall, and the guy gets covered in superheated molten metal.
shit.
It's
Oh,
fucking.
nice. It wasn't the plasma that killed him. It was all the molten metal.
Yeah, so then the plasma keeps going. It gets through his armor, and then it sets the all oxygen environment inside the suit on fire. So the guy just bursts into flames and leaves a blacked out skeleton inside of an armor with a melted hole in the center.
Okay. Going back on initiative, Scar, you're up again now. This is the top of the turn. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go on initiative order, same as last time. I believe that would be Aaron. Where's my initiative?
I
Sorry,
wrote
say
it
it
down
out
on
loud.
the initiative channel.
I'm seeing it. Chrome, are you there?
Yeah, it just seemed like there was a discussion who
Oh,
was.
sorry, Alice. Sorry, not Chrome. Alice. Sorry,
Yeah, I'm of course over here.
my bad. Sorry about that.
Alice is once again going to give orders to our other heavy gunner to keep firing, and I keep forgetting her name. So I'm gonna do a
Fiona.
leadership roll.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna give another.
You know was it Shrek's wife, the ogre, the chicken
Oh,
ogre?
I rolled box cars.
Oh no.
Oh, that's a 15. So she gets a +7.
Okay. Describe how you take out or roll your damage.
Wait, no, that's for her. That's like for her leadership.
Oh, okay. So yeah, who are you? When you want, you can add that for this turn. Add that to somebody's dice roll. You get to pick which one.
I was
Or you do
gonna,
that
I was
for
gonna
you.
give that to Fiona again,
Okay. All right. So
and then I get shoot.
what's the total on that with boxcars? What's your total
15.
effect? 15. That's not 15 effect. So that would be
Oh, that would be 7,
9,
right?
10. Yeah. She rolled an 8 plus 7. So that would be a total of 15. Takes out another Gurkha. So that's 4 down so far.
Oh yeah.
No, that's 5. No, wait.
I thought it was 4.
No, Fiona
killed
killed
one.
1, I killed 2, and then Scar killed 1, and now Fiona killed another one, so that's 5 down.
Okay. Yeah. And
And then I'm just going to Alice is just going to keep shooting.
Okay. Yeah. As you're shooting and the blast comes, there's actually hold on. I'm looking for a picture of this, so I'm gonna let Anitas, you're up.
I'm still shooting.
Oh, you're still shooting. Oh, okay. I thought you had to leave. Oh no, you didn't shoot yet. Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't shoot yet. I'm going full auto again because there's nothing else makes sense. What are my numbers? That's a oh.
Please don't put initiative. Put it in dice roll.
Okay.
It's in initiative. I thought that's the channel we put it in.
Oh, she's doing her shots in initiative. If you can put it in dice rolls, that would be really cool. That way it doesn't get all mixed up.
Okay, I'll start doing that. My bad.
You can just delete
Oh, yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Getting used to the organization here is not easy. That way we can quick reference initiative. So I'm gonna say double tap 2 just due to their spacing. And they're a -1 to hit because they're in cover.
Okay, so I have to deduct -1 from everything.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna matter.
Yeah, let me just do that real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm rolling good today.
I got you. I already did it for you.
Oh, I just did the deduction on my damage numbers. Just remove one of.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I posted my 4 damage numbers.
Your 4 damage numbers?
Yeah.
Okay, I see them now. Yeah. Okay, yeah, you're able to take out another 2. Describe how you take them out.
After Fiona fires into whatever cover she shoots into, I don't know what weapon is she using? Plasma, right?
You're using a
She
Gauss
leaves a.
rifle. Gauss SMG, remember?
Yeah, I am doing that, but Fiona shot a plasma rifle,
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, she already took one out, same as last time. But yeah, go ahead, continue.
She like Fiona partially exposes 2 more, and Alice just sends a burst of Gauss rounds straight into the stall they're in, and the bullets just leave these tiny, minute holes in the scrap metal they're hiding behind. And then on the other side, you just see a cloud of blood spray into the next stall behind them, as both of them are just cut through by 2 rounds each.
There's an old lady merchant who's hiding behind there, and she just gets splattered with all their blood, like,
Yeah.
oh my god. And as you do that, a vehicle comes up around the corner from right behind where you shot those guys. It looks like this. It's in dice roll.
Oh, that looks fun.
Why is there so many of them? I thought we had like one squad-sized element.
But I guess they had more.
I know why, but so then we go to Anitas.
At this point, I'm assuming I've heard over the comms "man down" for our blues down.
Oh, yeah. And you hear a whole bunch of gunfire.
She's gonna abandon her intel pursuit and run towards the nearest person who's down to try to get them into better cover.
Okay, you're inside the building now, so they don't really see you.
Well, no, I need to exit the building. Like, I'm gonna run towards the conflict so that I can get to where we have people who are down.
Oh, okay. All right, give me athletics check. And if I remember right, you have 3 down or 2 down.
Us?
Yes, Highlanders.
We have
4.
Yeah.
They have 7 casualties. We
Okay.
have 4.
Okay.
10 for my athletics.
Okay. Yeah, you make it over to the fire team that's down. And what do you do with your second action? There's they're all one's kind of like the other 2 are like unconscious or dead.
The one that is visibly moving, I try to pull them to cover.
Okay. Give me athletics check again. Athletics plus strength. I just imagine this little tiny Bebop trying to pull this like giant like Scottish Highland warrior.
But I'm also in power armor.
Oh, I forgot you're in power.
Yeah, a 10.
Okay, yeah, you get him to cover. Give me a good Scottish name.
McDougal.
Yeah, his nameplate says McDougal on it. I like that one, McDougal. R.A.V.E.N, that's what they're called. Okay, who's next? Chrome, you're up.
Okay, so I've got the aircraft powered up. I'm going to take flight. And assuming that I can do so without putting us in too much danger, I'm going to tell the Cameron brothers in the back to shoot by basically saying gunship, gunship, gunship. And then I'm going to press the button engaging Fortunate Son.
And say that again. The last one. You're gonna push it and what in the sun?
I'm going to push the button that starts playing the song Fortunate Son.
Oh. Nice.
So that's
It's not a button, it's a flick switch. I've posted an image of it.
okay. So that's a 9 on my grav flyer roll. I'm not
Okay.
really sure what my second action is. Probably I guess dodge just to make sure that we don't take return fire.
All right, give me a flyer check plus initiative.
Plus initiative.
No, not initiative. The agility roll. I think what is the fucking stat? Sorry, I'm having a
Dexterity.
dexterity. Sorry. Yeah. I got all of a sudden every single like game I actually play, all their stat names just ran through my head.
So once again, for the person who isn't following, what roll do you want me to make?
Flyer plus dexterity. So this would be basically a dodge check, like when you're
Oh, okay. So just a second regular flyer roll. Got it.
yeah, but just for a different purpose.
I have an 8.
8. Okay. So they'll have a -1 to hit you. All right. So the first action, or who we have? We have the two Gurkha that are left are falling back towards the vehicle as it as it unloads another squad, and then as it unloads the squad, the flyer itself is chasing after your air raft. And what was your getaway roll when your first roll?
I think I said it was 9.
9. Okay, they rolled a 10 and are catching up to you. They're right on you. And as they drive by, they have a heavy las cannon that's at the Aslan as they drive by with a 3 and totally fucking miss everything and whiz by you guys or whiz by the crew that are on the ground. And then the other squad are making a perimeter and looks like they're setting up and going to do a fighting retreat is what it looks like. And first fire team unloads on the Aslan. Aslan take 2 casualties as the other fire team lays it down on your Highlanders that are left. That's 8, 4, 9, and 3. So what actions do your Highlanders take?
Take cover.
Take cover. All right, give me a cover roll. 2 cover rolls.
You don't roll if you're dodging. They just add their dexterity modifier or their athletics.
Oh, it's just add their dexterity modifier. What's your dexterity modifier?
Penalty for the enemy to hit them.
What do you
Plus
have?
plus the -2 penalty for cover.
Sorry, I thought it was athletics plus dex, and then the effect goes on. It does that. Okay, I've been doing it wrong. Sorry. It actually says fortunate son on there. That's awesome. All right, so you got the list for your Highlanders. What's their dexterity bonus?
0. They should have athletics dexterity +1 then. So it's -1 and then it's also minus.
-1.
So it's -3
Alright, so
for the enemy to hit them because they're.
I rolled an 8 and a 10, so one of them missed, and so one of your Highlanders gets 8, 12, 15 damage +1 for so 16 damage total.
Great.
-5.
So they don't take any damage?
It's AP5, so you're down to 16. That'd be 11.
They take 6 damage. One's wounded.
And that'll be up to the top. So that's the Aslan returned fire, taking down a few one of the Gurkha, and and you don't have any vehicles left, do you? You just have the one.
Just
No, we drop out the air raft.
Okay. So yeah, the Gurkha are doing a fighting retreat now after the Aslan open fire. So back up to the top, Scar.
Okay. How many of them are left?
You have 9 plus fire team. You have 13, 12 left.
And then they have an enemy air raft, right?
Yes, that one's moving off and chasing after your air raft.
Okay. How big is that air? Is it regular air raft size or is
I
it
posted
like
a picture of it in the Traveller RPG extravaganza.
Okay. What I'm saying is its shipping tonnage 10 or more?
Yes, it holds a squad, so a little bit
Okay.
bigger than the normal one.
Okay. And how fast is it moving?
Aaron, how fast are you moving? Those are chasing you.
Well, now that I know I'm being chased, I am going to redline the throttle.
Okay, red line throttle. There's
Take
Scar.
that thing down, Scar.
All right, cool. Air rafts move speed band 5. Okay, so that's a DM. Okay, so
I'm trying to find the air raft rules.
shit. 1 sec. Hang on.
Vehicles of charted space.
What about the vehicles of uncharted space?
I think you just make those up as you go.
You grab a Lego and put it on the table.
Start back. Okay.
The board
So-
cube.
All right. I fucking miss barely. So Scar fires a plasma gun, but as the enemy air raft accelerates to start chasing our air raft, I hit where they were a second ago, and it just bursts into the ceiling and starts like molten metal starts dripping down onto the ground.
It lands on a like a giant dinosaur display and catches it on fire.
Oh hell yeah, even better.
All right. So are you guys going to, my question here for combat, are you guys going to press, as the Gurkha grab their wounded and are disengaging, are you pressing the attack or are you guys, what's your plan here?
Scar, what is our plan here?
We need to retain our men as much as possible. Gather the wounded and get out of here. We're leaving the system.
Fighting retreat.
Fighting retreat.
So I'm going to say combat is over. There's some spread gunfire, but you're not really trying to shoot each other kind of thing as you guys fall back.
All right. I will maintain security. Gather the wounded on the air raft.
Oh, the air raft is moving. That's
Yeah, like
that's
our
going
air
on.
raft is running away from
Yeah,
the
I'm
air raft.
about to change over to air raft on air raft high speed getaway chase. So yeah, you guys get your wounded. Was it the A.V.E.N commander's like, we can use my air raft to transport the wounded.
All right. Okay. Excellent. Great. Let's go.
All right, so you guys are loading up over there. Aaron, what's your move as an air raft? The air raft caught up to you as you're running. It's right behind you. It has a weapons mount on it. I'm going to say the Cameron brothers are CJ and Denton in the back. You're going to be playing their characters. You guys are armed with las rifles and combat armor. You also have 2 grenades each. Frag. CJ Denton, are you there?
We can't hear.
Yeah, we're here.
Okay. You also have a classic what are they called? The vibro swords in this game.
A monosword.
And you also have mono sword basket hilts.
Of course.
They aren't
Yeah,
claymores, they're claymos.
Hate it.
You're welcome.
Get out.
You're kicked out of the game for that joke. All right. I liked it. I thought it was funny.
Hun squad, go.
Okay, so Aaron, I think you're the one, or excuse me, Chrome, I think you're the one in charge here.
Right. So I'm gonna let the people who are shooting shoot, and I'm just so my first priority is not get hit, and my second priority is get away.
Okay, so that would be 2 different dexterity plus flyer rolls.
Okay.
And where are the dice? Where's my dice roller? There it is. All right.
So I've got a 12 on the dodge, but I've only got a 5 on the getaway. So clearly I'm bleeding off my speed, just jinking in the flak.
Yeah, there's a lot of buildings, and it's a tube system here. So you have to fly through different interchanging domes and around the air, like they're highway size, so you can actually get on them and change between domes and buildings and everything. There's no regulation on how to build stuff, so it's kind of a rat's nest of like different tunnels and streets and highways and stuff like that. There in the front of you, there's a toll booth. Are you gonna run right through the toll booth?
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. Actually, they try to stop you and they notice like, oh shit, there's a big chase. They kind of like jump out of the way as you crash through the little arm thing that stops.
You hear the Doppler voice of Chrome going, sorry.
And they roll a 3 to keep up with you. So they have fallen back just a little. I'm going to basically use Shadowrun rules. So there's going to be, you need to get you have to get ahead of them. Three successful dice rolls to get ahead of them. And then for your dodge, somebody pull me up a las cannon stat Imperial.
You got it.
Or Soleimani.
Okay, I'm assuming this is a light laser cannon, considering.
Yeah, this is a vehicle mounted laser cannon.
Okay, well, there's three types. But the smallest one is 3 tons on a vehicle, so I'm assuming that's
that would be that one then.
Great. 8d6 AP5. Range 2 kilometers, so we're definitely
Okay. Well, it doesn't really matter. They rolled a 4. They rolled a 5, and you had a 4. Damn this! How to take this painkiller? Sorry. A 4 effect, so that leaves them with a 1. They totally miss and blow up one of the little toll booths. You might have done it on purpose, but you're not sure. And back to you. Or what do the guys in the back do?
Okay, so with the dodging and everything, just how unstable a platform is this?
Given that it uses grav technology, there's a bit of momentum here and there, but I'm going to say it's nominal, not going to affect your dice rolls.
Okay, so the wounded aren't going to like fall out the back by accident.
No, I'm pretty sure you guys strapped them down.
Okay, do we have any pintle mounts on board?
No.
It's basically it's basically an open top flying car.
Yeah, you basically got a flying deuce and a half.
Really, it's that big. I actually thought it was like a flying minivan.
I thought it was more like a flying Honda Civic, but open top.
Okay, I think it's probably more of a flying minivan than a deuce and a half. Deuce and a halves are big, but they're not that big. Not like a 5-ton that most people associate with a deuce and a half. They look pretty much the same, just bigger.
Since we're going to the toll booth, before we go through, can I shoot the camera out? I don't want a ticket.
There's no camera. There's no law on this planet.
It's a toll booth. Of course, there's going to be something.
And this is ran by the local.
Probably an illegal toll booth.
Yeah, it's probably ran by some local gang there.
Yeah, it's shakedown. So yeah, toll booth.
No quotation marks in the air when I say toll booth.
Fair. I think CJ
You just throw a grenade at them for spite.
Actually, yeah, I think I would throw a grenade at them for spite.
All right, mark one grenade off, and I'm not going to really count that as an action. Just
I'm just going to drop it off the side, just out of principle here.
Okay, mark one grenade off, and
Actually, before that, is there like a roof over the quote unquote booth thing?
no, it's just gonna, like those little guard booths that are made of like wood, and it has like every picture of every border crossing. That's kind of what it looks like.
I was hoping for something more substantial so you could see it drop the building on our pursuers.
Yeah, there's probably like 2 or 3 armed guards there that are that collect the tolls. Kind of imagine like a roadblock in like Somalia during like Black Hawk Down era.
How far off the ground are we flying, by the way?
That'd be a question for Chrome.
Yes. I've got wings. I'm an avian species, and I think in 3 dimensions. So the up and down is definitely part of my maneuvering.
How far off the ground are our pursuers?
Yeah, the domes I think at their highest are probably maybe 7 stories, and that'd be like a big one. So between 1 and 7 stories. The pursuers are trying to stay right behind you, so they're within one level of floors between you from where you guys are at.
Okay, so we're flying all over the place. We're not going to necessarily be the ground. So there goes my idea of throwing grenades out the back. Though actually, can I cook a grenade and try to airburst it next to the pursuer?
Do you have demolitions?
You gave me this character, so no idea.
What is your? That'd be a question for Goat, who put together your team here.
You have a grenade. You have an underslung grenade launcher. You have
Oh,
like a
fuck.
space M203, except it's rocket assisted.
Fuck yeah,
Ooh, that makes it a lot easier.
and a laser rifle.
Let's see if we can put.
You guys basically have the standard issue equipment for Imperial lift infantry.
I thought they had Gauss rifles.
No, that's the other one. These are Imperial. Your Highlanders have las rifles.
Oh.
That's a standard issue for Imperials.
Adjusting the stat block then.
All right, since we've got.
Yeah, we might have got that mixed up between the Gurkha, who are Soleimani, so they have the standard issue for Soleimani, and then your Highlanders are Imperial, or former Imperials, so they have Imperial equipment.
All right, I guess the obvious option is try to grenade the nearest pursuer with the underslung.
There's only one pursuer, which is the R.A.V.E.N.
That seems entirely appropriate. Then.
There is a few guys in there. There's a gunner, driver, and TC, or truck commander.
Can I? Well, I suppose I better roll to see if I hit first before I decide where I want to hit.
You have to beat a 5.
4.
Man,
Hold on. You sure you don't want to take a turn to aim?
you don't have to take a turn. It just,
We're driving evasively. I don't think aiming is going to help.
I mean, the
Okay,
way the
so-
GM says that, it sounds like he's going to allow it, and since you missed it by 1, and aim gives you a +1, he's giving you an out.
Yeah, I just think you forgot that you can take an action to aim, and you have 2 actions. So
I'm just hoping that the miss goes obliterates the toll booth, personally, but it's had it coming.
all right, yeah, I'm gonna say it. It hits the toll booth, and as it hits, that little delay before it blows up, the guy in the toll booth, like the A team, comes jumping out
yeah,
and explodes.
no one actually gets hurt.
Yeah, exactly. No, you just need some chromed out SKSs.
Oh hell yeah!
Since
I mean to do that next time we stop by a Tech 6 World.
since CJ is AFK, do you want to roll for the second guy, or should I?
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead and CJ's typing. Hold on.
Oh, well,
Is your mic out? I'm here. He's actually shouting. Yeah, I don't hear you. Are you even lighting up?
Hey.
No, you're lighting up.
I'm gonna roll for him.
Go ahead and roll for him.
Great, 11. That's 5d6 plus 7 damage to everyone. And since it's an open top vehicle, everyone takes that.
What's your total?
With the effect 25, their armor is 17. So then they all take 8 damage. Everyone on that air raft is now injured. If they take another
Okay.
hit like that, everyone gets knocked out. The
And
air
what's-
raft itself, is it armored at all?
Just basic armor, so probably not.
Okay, then the air raft takes 15, and it's down to 1 whole point.
Okay. It does a little spinning, like
Yeah.
and like skids out and crashes and that's right through the toll booth, and like stops like 5 feet away, and the toll booth guards are running up on him with guns drawn and describe how you drive off in the sunset, Chrome.
So I'm going to be doing loop-de-loops while shouting the nearest droid equivalent.
You trying to do a big cookie around him and take off.
Sure. And I'm going to be, in my little drone voice, doing some version of yeehaw.
I like it. I love it. Okay, so I assume you guys are gonna rally back at the ship.
Yeah.
Everyone fall back to the ship. We're loading everyone up. Anita's will do triage, and then we're fucking leaving
All right.
Why are we leaving?
because they're just gonna send more goons after us, and we have what we need.
I have to buy something here. We can't just leave.
Oh my. Okay, Robert,
kidding.
first off, make the call.
No, I'm kidding. We can go anywhere else. I don't care.
Bitches be shopping.
She's like, guys, come on. Can we stay a day? I need to buy something.
Well, I finally figured out how to get my armored computer and machine gun or submachine gun briefcase.
I'm getting on the Scar. I'm making for the 100 diameter limit. Keep up, but don't.
We're going.
All right. Okay. So who's where? And CJ says yes. Let's fly. I don't know why I said it that way. Yes, that's how
Shopping
CJ
is banned.
talks. Yes, fly to the
No,
outer
shopping,
limits.
shopping is bad.
Actually,
Scar gets onto the bridge of the Scar and he starts yelling like, "Yaffa, get in the helm! We're getting out of here!" And then
Roger that, sir.
he hits the comm and he's like, "Big Bill helps! Give us clearance to lift off immediately!
Oh man, you guys gonna be heading out of here? All right. Did you guys get the complimentary barbecue?
Get me out and open the bay doors now, or I shoot them open!"
We will be opening them right now. Don't worry about none. Don't get your biscuits all buttered.
And yes, I did get the barbecue. It was excellent.
Oh, awesome. And we're gonna email you some tickets for 10% off next time you visit. Hope to see y'all again. Y'all come back now.
dare
You
you
hear?
discuss matters of money with me. And, they hang up.
Okay. And you guys are taking off. What's the Bloomabotany Bay doing?
so as we were making our way back to the ship, I'm gonna call ahead to CJ, who stayed behind, and I don't know if he has the pilot skill or not. I hope he has, but he can at least be doing the pre-flight warm-up and checks so that we can speed our departure. And I'm gonna come in really hot and do the grav version of I pull to the side and then set down, and I'm going to immediately ignore everyone in the air raft because the Cameron brothers can take care of the wounded and the prisoner, and I just run to the bridge in order to finish the launch procedure and GTFO.
Okay.
Anitas will be doing similar when their group gets there too, because she's got to do the engineering stuff and get the nav computer ready for jumping.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about too much about rolling to get the ship fired up. That's pretty easy. Like you hit the start button, like it'd be like me telling you to start a car.
If you're doing it in a hurry, then you gotta roll engineer power to turn the systems on. But yeah, we're not in that much of a hurry.
And so I have an 11 on pilot spacecraft.
Oh shit! All right. As you're firing up your the engine on the Bloomabotany Bay, you're like, "This is Big Barn Parking, but control. Would you like? I take it y'all need some clearance for leaving, y'all.
Yes.
Yes, to be leaving now, thanks.
Did you guys get that complimentary barbecue?
Yes, yum, please go.
All right, now we're gonna get, we're opening it up now, and we're emailing you a 10% off discount on your next park, and please come again.
Thank you, bye.
Yeah. So yeah, the things open, or the doors open, and you're taking off. Who's running commo right now?
Alice might be doing that.
That's the astrogator's job, unless otherwise specified.
Yeah,
She's not doing it.
the Bloomabotany Bay receives a communication blip from the. It says it's from the R.A.V.E.N mercenaries.
Alice will check it out because she does have comms.
Yes, and it's the commander. Yes, it seems the Solomani mercenaries that work with the syndicate have had a ship come in within the last 24 hours. A ship known as. Yes. How did you know?
Because
How the
we
fuck did they
were
get
going to go after that ship sooner or later anyway.
I would like to offer my assistance on fighting these Solomani scum. These are associated with my blood feud.
We will gladly have you join us in this most glorious battle.
Yes, the Kukri is still in orbit. You're fighting you were just fighting their base of operation is on this world. They work with our sworn enemies. I will launch my ship soon after yours to help give you cover fire to leave.
We require something on the Bloom of Botany Bay. If it comes to a fight, it would be preferable to not completely destroy the ship.
You mean the kukri, because you just named
The
us.
kukri, yeah. Sorry, we need the. I'm basically saying we need the kukri intact
I
at
understood your
the end of the
command.
day.
Yes, understood. But leave their commander for me.
We will.
He's going to be right behind you. He's launching now, so you got a head start for him. I'm trying to find my Raven. I got his record. I'm going to let you control his ship once he's there. Oh,
And
actual
Alice
record.
immediately radios to Scar because he's obviously already taken off. That Scar, the kukri, is
here.
in orbit waiting for us.
What? How did it get here so fast?
I do not know, but our Aslan friends are coming to aid us in combat, as we will likely not be able to simply leave with them above us.
Understood. I am moving into formation with the Boom of Botany Bay.
Yeah, this is actually where they were headed the entire time. Just FYI.
Yeah, they hauled ass.
Yeah, they didn't have to go off on a different
Investigate.
path than you did.
All right, shit.
I might have done the math wrong, but I hope I didn't.
That doesn't matter. It's epic.
Yeah. All right. This is the Aslan mercenary ship. It's called the Talon.
What is it? A Kalsiuka escort? Oh, hell yeah.
All right. As we take off into space, let's take a little
Great.
break.
If you guys don't mind, I'll set up a VTT for the space
be
combat
great.
so you can keep track of where everything is.
Excellent.
Sweet.
I'm gonna put the Talon 2 turns behind you.
Okay, so look at my stream ones, if you would.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pulling that up now. Hold on, it's loading still. There we go. Got it.
So
So put the Kukri at the very far edge.
the very far edge, like here.
Yeah, they're moving in. They're still coming in from orbit, and they just basically they've got word as they're coming in. They got word that you attacked the Cindies and are trying to cut off your ships.
So they just jumped in and they were
Yeah.
en route to the
Yeah.
main world.
They weren't waiting in ambush, but now they're.
Great. Well, I mean,
You got a high priority target of theirs, and they're like, oh wait, who are these fuckers?
Great.
They've not heard of us, or do they just simply not know it's us yet?
It's they don't word hasn't really caught up yet, so it's about to though.
Okay, so they move one faster than the Scar.
No, I need to pull
so
up that.
unless the Scar breaks off, they're controlling the pace and movement of the engagement. How far is the Talon information with us already?
No, I'm gonna put them. They're 2 turns behind you, as they you had less of a distance to go to get to your ship. Okay, where is the?
They're here then.
Yeah, well, I'm looking for my common spacecraft. There we go.
They might as well be information with us because by the time it's
Yeah, just put them about 2 turns of movement behind you.
well, here's the thing: if the Kukri's all the way here, by the time the Kukri gets in range, it'll be like 17 turns before the Kukri's in range, even if they have particle barbettes.
Okay, put it on 1 on the light blue. There we go.
Okay.
That's a bit further than I thought it was going to be. Sorry, I haven't played with this map outside of twice with you.
Right. For the record, what's the Kukri's? What does the Kukri have for guns?
I'm looking it up right now. I had it up, but I closed the window. So bear with me just a second. I was closing a whole bunch of windows and accidentally closed that one. I'm on. All right, where's the mercenary cruiser? Standard weapons of the mercenary cruiser, triple turrets times 8.
They just come with.
I don't have a standard loadout.
Whatever you like.
I'm gonna say 4 lasers, 4 missiles. 4 lasers, 2 missiles, 2 sandcasters.
4 lasers, 2 missiles, 2 sandcasters. Okay. And
Oh,
what's the
it's
skill
turrets.
rating of their? What's the skill rating of their gunners?
I'll probably say 2.
2. Okay. Solid.
That sounds a good average for military personnel.
Yeah, that's skilled personnel.
Yeah, and same for the pilot.
So you remember how space combat works?
Not really.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
So the first step is I have the initiative order here. So the first step is every pilots go from the top and they assign thrust. So the Kukri has thrust 3. I recommend you have one of the player characters control the Talon, by the way.
Let's put Denton in charge of the Talon since his character's out.
Okay, so for example, the Talon would move towards us. So the Talon goes 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, the Talon is still going to get information with us before the Kukri. The Kukri is only going to get in range once it's in the blue. But here's an example turn. Talon moves up towards us. Kukri moves full speed towards us. They move 3, and then the Scar and the Bloom maintain formation. So then's the gunnery step. So everyone fires their guns in order. So this can include launching missiles. So you said the
Missile turrets.
Yeah. So the enemy has 2 triple missile turrets, right?
Yes, and they're also running evade software 1.
Okay. Cool. And then I think we have 2 missile turrets. Yeah, we also have 2 missile turrets.
Yeah, Alice will be gunning at one of those.
So we have
we're good.
we have something to consider here, and our computer does not have the processing ability to run virtual gunner and evade and fire control.
Great. So we're not running virtual gunner because we have our guys for that.
We can't do that in evade.
We can if we put our Marines to man the turrets, the missile turrets, we can run fire control 1 and evade 1.
Yeah, okay, it was just for a moment it said -5, and maybe that was you doing something.
I was still unchecking. I hadn't unchecked virtual gunner yet.
Oh,
So
okay. All right, yeah. Without unchecked, we can run both fire control and evade. Great.
great. So for pilots, the way it works is you can whoever's piloting the Bloom or the Talon, it doesn't matter because they're both thrust 4. So you can move up to 4 hexes and everything's centered on us. So like if you say I want to move 4 hexes towards the Kukri, I'll move the Kukri 4 hexes in our direction. Or you can dedicate X amount of thrust to evade, in which case your pilot skill becomes a penalty for us to be hit. And you can use, if you have any thrust left, you can also use 1 thrust to stabilize for gunners. So the way that works is you roll your pilot skill plus dex, and that becomes a teamwork test. So that becomes a task chain. So your effect applies a penalty or bonus for the gunners to hit as follows. So Chrome, you're the pilot for the Bloom, so you're going to be determining how she flies.
All right, so the Merc cruiser has a thrust of 3, and so I'm thinking, and I'm soliciting feedback, that we also intercept at thrust 3 and reserve a thrust for evasion or stabilization. What do you think?
I think we let it come to us, and you just put everything towards evasion because it has 4. So it has 4 pulse lasers, so it's going to shoot us 4 times a turn.
Okay.
So then, if you just put everything into evasion, what's your pilot skill again?
Oh, geez, you asked that one. I'm in several different tabs. Hang on. Well, yeah, I've got a 1 in pilot spacecraft.
Okay, so you would be, if you put everything into evade and the Kukri shoots us 4 times with the pulse guns, that's a -1, which is cumulative with the evade software. So it becomes a -2 for them to hit us with all of their pulse lasers.
Okay.
And then the Talon has Alice, you're our gunner.
Yes.
Okay, so you can choose to launch missiles. The way missiles work is I pull one of these salvos, and then they move 10 hexes immediately in the direction of the enemy. And then every turn they move another 10 hexes. And every turn during the gunnery phase, enemies can try to shoot the missiles in with their lasers. So for the pulse so the other armament on the Bloom of Botany Bay are 2 pulse lasers. We're just going to say, who's our other laser gunner?
It's normally Denton.
Right, Denton. Okay, so you're gonna.
Yeah, he's out.
Yeah, so you'll. Okay, so Denton's out. So
It'll just be one of the guys.
Yeah, so the other guys, we'll just say they have skill 0 for gunnery, right? Because
they're ground troops. I'm not sure if they'd really have gunnery for a ship.
Okay, so we only have the 2. So the only 2 trained gunners are the guys that go on the missiles. Okay, then we'll use the fire. That's not a problem. We can use the fire control software. So what's your gunnery skill and what's your dex bonus?
Me?
Yeah, Locust.
I don't have a dex bonus, but I have turret +2.
Okay, so you can only shoot once they're in the blue or closer.
Yeah.
And the way it works is you'll roll once. When it's you shooting the pulse laser, you roll your rating +2. So you have what? No dex bonus, but gunnery turret +2.
Yeah.
Okay, so you roll 2d6 +4, and then for the second turret, the computer's firing it. You roll 2d6 +3 for that one to hit, and then damage is 2d6 +4 on the Kukri, and then the penalties are listed here on the screen. With me so far?
Yeah, I'm with you so far.
Okay, so once everyone does all their gunnery, we have the action step. So that can be, the captain can roll leadership to, hand out bonuses. Engineers can roll to repair damaged systems or divert power and shit. And the sensor operators can try to E-worm missiles by rolling sensors. Everyone get that?
I
Kind
do
of.
have one question. So, like, do I shoot missiles and 2 pulse lasers every turn?
Yeah, so there's no rolls for the missiles. You just say you would just say like fire missiles at the kukri, and then
Yeah,
I'll just
the missiles
move
just fire.
Yeah, and then I'll just move them for it.
Okay.
Okay, so let's hand out jobs here. So Aaron, you're piloting the Bloom.
Mhm.
I'm doing everything for the Scar because it's my ship and I know how the system works pretty well. Alice, you're doing the guns for the Bloom, and then
Computer, activate video game mode.
yeah, gamer mode. Initiate, turn off my gamer word inhibitors. And then Soviet, did you get what I said about how the escort works?
Very, very briefly, but I'm really not good at crunch.
Okay, what do you want to do for the space combat, like out of character?
And you also have fighters.
Oh god, yeah, we do. I don't think we want to deploy the fighters though; they'll just get fucking mulched.
Yeah, they're probably gonna get mulched. And you guys outweigh the kukri by quite a bit in this battle.
Yeah, we'll deal
So-
with launching fighters if the missile spam becomes
Takes us sideways.
a problem.
So, given the Talon's significantly smaller than the Botany Bay, I reckon it's probably going to be used to screen it against missile attacks and other
Talon is
basically
quite-
escort.
The Talon is twice as big as the Bloom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's also.
I was trying to
like-
find something that was equivalent size, but that's the closest I could get.
Yeah, it is equivalent size. It's and it's way more heavily armored.
Hmm.
It just doesn't have true transport capacity.
Hey, ones. How much time do we have between breaking orbit and combat with the kukri?
Let me roll a d6. You're gonna have 12 thrust to get out there. So if you use 12 thrust of movement, you're beyond the 300 diameter.
I shall rephrase. Is that enough time for me to change into my vac suit?
Yes.
Yeah, you have before you get out to orbit. Like there's a lot of time before you guys got to this point right here.
Okay, great.
So-
So that's going to be one of the things that I'm doing. As part of general quarters, I have everyone don their vac suits and I depressurize as much of the ship as possible. Now I realize we can't do it for like the med bay and for the prisoner, but the more that's depressurized, the that lessens the chance of explosive decompression.
Yeah,
Because
we
it gives me
depressurize
more
until
prisoners.
we depressurize until you need a compressor mask, but you don't need a spacesuit. Because then it's not like, oops, you cracked your faceplate, die. But Soviet, so CJ still fucked in terms of technical stuff. What do you want to do for the space combat?
Okay, so pretty much, since it's basically the main capital ship here, try to get within optimal range and ensure that the target's not able to escape.
I mean, out of character, like, what do you want to do mechanically?
Close to optimal range and try to avoid getting blasted out of the sky in the meantime.
Okay, so you're comfortable with like running the guns for this thing, or do you want to just tell me what to do and I'll just use the macros I have here on my virtual?
Use the macros. I am in no way qualified to do that.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm gonna say they have a full crew of skill 2 on whatever job it is on the
okay.
talent.
So all right, so here's how it works for the Talon. So the Talon basically has, like, in real life terms, it has 3 machine guns, which also pulse lasers can be used to shoot ships or enemy missile salvos. Sandcasters are to block lasers. I'll automatically use them if we get attacked by lasers. And then missiles are kind of like, have you played Nebulous Fleet Command?
Briefly, yes.
Okay. it's
Yes,
basically like
Nebulous
that.
Fleet Command, baby.
Yeah, you just say, launch missiles, and I will launch. I'll launch and I'll just launch a salvo, and then I'll track that for you.
Yeah, so I think opening up with missile salvo. I mean, what's the magazine depth on this thing?
It has 12 salvos of missiles, so they move 10 hexes on this map here, and then while they're in flight, the enemy can shoot them or try to EWR them. But if they're shooting the missiles, they're not shooting at us. Also, the enemy is only in range once they're in the blue or closer. So
Okay.
maybe save firing missiles until that happens.
All right, so hold off the missiles, basically just closing range and concentrate on if they launch missiles or anything at us and evading. So not full speed ahead, but enough that we've got enough thrust to evade.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna stay back and run support.
Yeah, we're gonna stay in formation, and we're gonna make the kukri come to us.
Okay. And are you guys moving towards the 300 diameter, or just staying put?
I'd say let's just hold high orbit around the planet and let them come to us. They have to come to the planet to refuel, or they have to break away to go to a gas giant or something. In which case, we can leave at discretion.
All right. But not you. And you get that. You guys are good on your plan now, or?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You receive a message from the kukri.
On
There is
screen.
Message.
You see the on screen. There's a Kukri officer with the or not Kukri officer, Gurkha officer. So, it's like, yes, Botany Bay and Aslan mercenaries. You seem to have something that belongs to us. We would like it back and would prefer to not have a space engagement.
What would that be?
That would be.
What do we have that you desire?
What was his name?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, despite what you did to Fat Frank, we would like to. What was the guy's name again? The
It's not aliens, but aliens.
The aliens guy, Tsukolos.
Yes, you have a Professor Sukalos that belongs to us and is a part of one of our operations. What would it take to get him back and avoid a space battle? You've already killed quite a few of my men, but we're willing to deal.
I believe you too have something that we desire. Are you carrying the second half of the drawing coins?
What do you mean, second half and drawing coins?
Ah, well, I suppose if you do not have them, then there's no point in negotiations.
So you were after the cachet also, I assume.
Yes, our mission is to retrieve the coins. And
Yeah, but-
on the way there, we are curious what is within the cache.
Well, we don't know ourselves. We've been hired to access and bring it to the Krillian League or Krillian Assembly.
Yes, we are aware of that.
So I assume when you say second half of the coins, you intercepted our escort vessel, the Terrai.
Yes, we took the Terrai's coins and they are alive. We did not kill them.
Well, that's good to know. That would be an awfully expensive. So, as you guys are moving forward, all the weapons are charging up. This is a pretty even space battle, but it'd be quite expensive, and we're both. I assume, since you're tagged as a mercenary unit, this would be an awful expensive engagement for both of us.
I believe it would be in both of our interests if we do not engage today.
So I'm willing to pay for Professor Sukalo. What would be the price?
Well, you already know the price.
Well, the coins that we have are also necessary for our mission and our job, so that's off the table.
Let me ask my commanding officer. And Alice radios.
We can wait. And they take position in a blocking formation between you and the planet to intercept you in case you burn for the 300 diameter.
So they're like,
Contact me when you figure out what you want to do. And clunk.
I'm guessing they're
Screen
shooting
them.
just out of range so they can react and stay out of
Yeah.
range if we surge forward. Okay.
And then-
You guys have more thrust, so I assume you guys could maneuver to keep maintain the position that we're in, unless you guys
And
want
then
to really do
Alice-
something.
will radio to the rest of, the players. The Kukri has put forth a desire to negotiate for the release of the professor, but they are unwilling to hand over their half of the coins that we are looking for. I believe an engagement will be inevitable because we cannot fulfill our duty without the coins.
Our
We would
biggest
simply
issue-
be avoiding the inevitable if we allow them to pay us now.
I agree. I believe we should just engage them while we have the advantage. We will not have an 800-ton escort forever.
I
We al-
agree.
We also don't want to give them anything they need. I mean, yes, we have Chrome to access the coins ourselves, but they probably don't have any drawing themselves.
That
I
might be
believe
what
they
Crazy
require
Man.
the professor.
Yeah, that might be what Crazy Psionic Man is for.
Perhaps I
That
can
is why
convince them to give up on this contract.
Be my guest. However, I believe the inevitable outcome will be that we will have to fight them.
All right. Scar, sitting in his command chair, says, "Computer, open a hailing channel to the Kukri."
Do you have a male or female voice for this ship?
Female, obviously.
Obvious, but it's a warship though. So
No,
it's
but comms. This is. I asked it to do woman's work.
okay. Fair. It changes due to which task.
Yeah. If I say gun, if I say gunnery software fire, and it's like, yes, Lord.
Well, roger that. Open communications to the Kukri. Yes, I take it you have made your decision.
You cannot win this day, Kukri. 3 times we have bested you. There will be a fourth. This contract is obviously untenable, unprofitable to you. Perhaps it is best you cut your losses, give us the coins, and walk away from this theater entirely.
Oh, I counteroffer that if you, even if you do win this battle, the Krillian Assembly will be after you. That
We have
yes,
starships.
I will.
We can go
I will
anywhere.
accept. I will accept your deal. I will give you the coins for the professor.
No, the coins, and you walk away.
Leave the coins and walk away.
I accept your invitation to battle.
So be it. The courtesy of the first blow goes to you, then. By which I mean they can.
And
I
he,
mean, they can move. I'll shoot them.
he grabs that. He grabs a what looks to be a mixed drink out of his little captain's chair, and he gives you a little salute, and he goes, "Kill comms."
Scar out.
All right, so
Scar to
moves
move up
first.
Botany Bay. They have accepted my battle call and refused my generous terms. Just give up.
Okay, so thrust 3. Oh yeah, I can't move this.
Yeah,
Moving
just tell me
thrust
what to
3.
do.
We're moving forward, full thrust.
All right. Okay. So we can move. We can edge forward to get in range, but then we're not evading. Do we want to just wait for them to come to us?
You said they should make the first move, so I say yes.
All right. All right. Scar is going to start trying to get a target lock on the Kukri. I
Okay.
fail for now. Great.
All right, Bloom.
Next round.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bloom, Talon, what are you guys doing?
I was told to wait and to evade. Yay!
Okay. 2 thrust forward, which will bring me into weapons range.
Oh shit! The Talon can lock onto the Kukri. Do you want me to roll for the Kukri to try to break the lock for you?
Please do.
Okay, no, they don't. Great, so they get into weapons range. They're moving
Alright.
3 forward.
Yeah. No. They're saving 1 for evasion.
Okay, so the
And,
Talon goes. So Talon goes first.
Okay. Any disadvantage of firing the missiles apart from it's expensive?
It's not our missiles, so yeah, not really any disadvantage at all.
Oh well, fire missiles.
Fire the missiles! All right. Okay, they detect the missiles.
Fire them all.
Fire everything.
All right, and we're all evading, putting everything to evasion. Okay,
Alright.
do you want to fire the pulse lasers are in range, Captain of the Talon?
Yeah. Guess open up an alpha strike. See how they react.
Right, rolling. So they have evade software 1, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So will they use up their evasion?
I like that spacer crew artwork.
Thank you. Okay, so the first hit that we do takes 11.
And I have sandcasters, so.
Yeah, I know. I fired your sandcasters for you.
Oh, okay.
So 18 damage minus 4 from armor, minus 8 from sandcaster. So that becomes 6 damage. And then the next ones, they don't get any evasion or sandcaster bonus because I fired those sandcasters already. So they
because I have 2 sandcasters and 2 missiles.
I fired them
Okay.
both.
Okay.
Yeah, and then 7 damage. Okay, so great. So we scored direct hits on them. Shit.
Hold on, I'm trying to pull my calculator out. So you did a total of 12 damage, or yeah.
A total of they have 295 hit points now.
All right, my computer's going all weird. I can't seem to open my calculator.
I have it written down here for you once.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I got it already.
Okay, cool. So now the Kukri gets to fire. Who are they?
All right.
What are they doing?
The 4 laser cannons are shooting at the Scar, and the missiles are shooting at the Talon.
Okay, so I'm in formation with the Talon, so it gets to cover me with the sandcaster. So I'm going to roll for it to hit the Scar. -3 because EF is dodging. Miss on the first one. Miss on the second one. I'm no longer getting bonus from evasion. Hit. The Kalsiuka gets to use sandcasters to cover me. All right, so the Scar takes 12 damage.
Oof.
That means multiple critical hits for me before I engage that. Oops, that's pre-rolled shit for NPC purposes for my game.
How is that pirate game going?
Good. They lost their job, so now they're trying to do a false flag to trigger another war. Oh man, I'm dead. All right, I'm down to 5 hull points. Okay, so critical damage for ships. Let's see what I get. J drive damage. Scar takes D6 wounds. So everything just starts exploding.
The screen shakes.
Yeah, the screen sparks fly from the
consoles
consoles.
blow off like they don't have breakers.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
Rocks fall from overhead compartments.
Yeah.
A 500 gallon drum falls onto wharf.
Yeah. Yeah. 500 gallon dram.
Or 50 gallon drum. Yeah, whatever. I think I said 500.
Okay, so my ship's starting to rip apart under the barrage of laser fires. I'm going to roll for my... So Scar just yells, "Engineer droid, do something!"
It just like in CP30 voice. Yes, sir. I am going to get fix the ship now.
All right, so it starts trying.
We have a 1,000,001 chance of surviving this.
Never. I am not concerned with the. And then something explodes, and Scar gets yeeted off into space as the engineer fails to contain the damage, and this car is just ripped apart.
Oh, you actually? Oh shit! I didn't know I actually killed or blew your ship.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
Nice.
I was trying to disable it. Fuck.
Nope. They
Rip.
fired all guns.
Yeah.
This car
Fuck.
does not
That's
have
all the
armor
damage.
damage.
Wait, Scar's dead?
Wait,
No,
I don't
the
think-
ship is destroyed. I just need to fucking spacewalk to the Bloom of Botany Bay.
Okay,
And then
who's
is,
now?
are they launching missiles?
Yeah, missiles at the Talon.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well,
5,
this is
6.
turning out to be expensive.
Yep, those missiles are going to impact next turn. Okay.
Yeah, they're going to
now
be doing a
the-
lot of damage against the Kukri next turn though.
Yeah, Rip Scar never even got a shot off. All right, now the Bloom of Botany Bay. All right, so Alice, you're in charge
Go
of
launch
guns here.
missiles.
Launch
Yeah, because
missiles. All right.
they don't really want to take out the Bloom because you got their targets.
Yeah, like-
Where are they going to shoot at?
If they blow us up, the coins are gone.
All right,
Yeah,
you fire the missiles. All
I
right.
fire the missiles, and then I what is pulse lasers against missiles
but
like?
actually, it's kind of funny listening to
Oh.
a German do a fake German accent. That was kind of funny.
Okay, just roll your gunnery skill. Plus 2.
Can I shoot one pulse laser at the Kukri and one at the missiles?
Absolutely.
Okay, well then I'm doing that.
Can I make a
Okay.
roll to stabilize and help her?
Yeah, yes, yes, you can.
No, you put all the. I thought you committed all
Oh,
to evasion this turn.
Ah, shit.
I don't think she's
Okay.
declared what she's doing this turn, or did you?
Well, I did announce that I was going to be doing that. Yeah, so I'd forgotten.
Okay, and roll your pilot skill.
How what?
Roll your pilot skill.
Okay,
Man, did you clear your actions already? I don't think you did for this turn.
I have a 9.
Okay, so that's a plus. That's a +2 for Alice's for all of Alice's shots.
Okay, my first shot, which is going to go into the Kukri, is the one that I shoot myself.
Okay, so roll your gunnery plus dex +3.
That's wait, and then plus the 2 from
Okay, plus
Chrome, right?
Okay, not +4 then. Sorry.
Okay, that's a 11.
Oh, actually, +8. Okay, so 2d6 +4 +2 from the fucking effect. Okay, 11 damage is done to the Kukri.
Okay, is that a crit by any chance?
Yep, we
Yes.
finally make my crit here. I'll pick up the table for it. All right, I'm gonna roll a d8 here. One of their sandcasters is damaged.
Oh fuck!
Hell yeah. And then for the other
I was
one,
saying fuck like I actually care if they win or lose. I was like, oh shit, yeah. I actually kind of want you guys to win, but I'm not going to pull my punches.
exactly, you're like the adversary. All right, and then for the other one, just roll straight. Just roll 2d6 +3.
That's a 10.
10. All right, so you shoot down 2 of the missiles. Okay.
Hell yeah.
So now is the action step. So starting with the Talon, Talon can, I guess the only other thing to do here would be E-War unless you want to jam comms or something.
Hang on. Was Alice calculating in the fire control bonus?
The fire control is being used to fire one of the pulse laser turrets because we're short a gunner.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
All right, Denton, do you want to E-War those missiles, I'm assuming?
Yeah, that would make sense.
All right, your fucking sensor operator just keyboard smashes and fails it.
Can we use the fighters to take out the missiles?
We'd have to start deploying them, in which case the town would have to hold still.
Ah.
All right, Kukri what's the Kukri doing for its action steps?
Its action steps are going to move. Same thing as last time. 2 with 1 for maneuver.
Actions, not movement. So like it's sensor operators and engineers.
Oh, sensors are going to try to get a lock on the Talon.
Okay.
And I roll a 6.
Well,
Plus
okay.
2 would be 8.
Yeah, but you're at long range, so -2.
okay.
So fail.
Plus 2, -2. All right. So they fail. And then
Are they
engineering
trying
is
to
going
damage
to try to punch out 1 more thrust.
Okay, that's versus a 10.
Versus a 10, I rolled 8 plus 2, which would be a 10.
All right, cool. So they have +1 thrust for their next action.
Yeah, next turn they're gonna move 3 plus 1 for actually they're gonna do 2 plus then put the other 2 thrusts towards maneuver to avoid fire.
All right, so what's the Bloom doing for the sensor operations? Anita's, are you on sensors?
I thought I was in engineering on
Who's on
on the-
sensors? Then?
I mean, technically, she can do both. It's not like you've only got one console. You've got smart consoles. So
Yeah,
she can be in engineering and running sensors until she has to do hands-on engineering shit.
That sounds good, man. You because you're basically have to choose between doing sensors or engineering while you're down there.
all right. From a sensor perspective,
Isn't sensor sensors what you use to E-war more missiles?
Yes.
I was gonna say either that or try to provide better target lock for the guns on the
already
missiles.
locked on the kukri.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, I'll try to E-war.
All right, roll sensors plus EDU.
5.
Failure. All right, cool. All right, so now it's movement steps. So
Hold on. The kukri, after destroying the Scar, hails the Botany Bay.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not
I
gonna
was in
fucking
the inner
answer.
seat, so
Would you like me to answer?
yes.
Oh yeah, hey, Captain, you're back. Nice.
Yeah, I'm here. I just didn't want to interrupt you. What was going on?
Your mic was out for a while, so yeah, cool.
Yeah, I rebooted Discord, and while the Windows desktop's a bit fucked up, it's working. At least I can speak.
Nice.
I don't know what happened.
So, you accepting hell, or are you just gonna like click? Fuck you.
No, we're gonna fight. Just like no, death will follow.
So you don't answer the hell then? All right.
Well, okay, fine. Unless you're planning on surrendering, we're not interested.
No, I was gonna see if you were interested in the deal yet, but
Nope.
okay. All right. Roger that. Kind of. He looks over at his. He kind of looks over at somebody off screen like, oh no, click.
One more thing. Is the kukri gonna try to? Oh wait, they try to lock on, not break the lock. That's right. Okay. So next turn. So Denton, you and we're now playing as the fucking crew on the Talon. So how do you want to? How should we maneuver?
All right, at this point, given that the Scar basically got one shot, maybe launching fighters might be a fair shot just to distract the incoming gunfire.
Affirmative. Full stop. All right. The fighters will launch at the end of this turn.
You have to
And then
full
we
stop
start-
launch fighters.
Hmm?
You have to go to a stop to launch fighters.
Yes. If it's docks, then yes, you do. Right. So the kukri, you wanted to move 2 and then put 2 to evade.
Yes.
Very cool. All of the missiles are going to impact. Was the missiles launched at
Oh,
the
that's a lot more
Scar?
missiles than I thought.
Yeah. Did the enemy launch missiles?
No, the enemy missiles were going after the Talon. They shot lasers at the Scar, missiles at the Talon.
Okay, so they're going to hit the Talon this turn.
Did Anita do her E-war and I missed it?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did
she missed.
successfully.
Okay.
great.
and the
Frank,
Talon also failed.
How do you want to maneuver this turn? You have 4 actions basically, 1 per thrust.
Talking to me or them.
Chrome.
I'm willing to take suggestions. What do you think I should do?
Evade.
Go evade. Approach, maybe, then, but mostly evade.
Okay, so I mean, no one wants me to stabilize for shooting.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the problem is if we do that, they'll have an easier time shooting at us, right?
True.
We're kind of outgunned, so we have to buy every point of them missing that we can.
Okay, sure. Then all 4 points of thrust are going to evasion.
Right, cool. All right, gunnery step. Captain Talon, the missiles are about to impact. What do we do?
That'd be you.
Brace for impact.
We can point defense if you don't care about hitting the
Yeah,
kukri.
let's get. Well, we're fighting getting out. Use the pulsators for point defense. Do we have anything else? Chaff? Anything?
You launch missiles again?
We have the E-war. Okay. The first 2 salvos destroy the missiles, and then the third salvo hits the kukri. So the kukri has evade software, so effect becomes -1, and then okay. So 2d6 plus 4 is our damage after accounting for armor. Rolling for sandcasters. Okay, damage becomes 6. All right, direct hit on the merc cruiser. All missiles destroyed. Are we launching more missiles?
There's no disadvantage to not launching missiles, so continue launching missiles until told otherwise.
Aye, Captain. Missile out. All right, Kukri's turn.
And what can I do with these missiles here?
You can put all of your pulse laser gunners to shoot at them.
How many missiles are there?
15.
Oh fuck yeah, they're gonna have to do that.
Yeah. All right. They're skill 2. So let's see. Okay, so that's 4, 7, 11 missiles destroyed. So that okay, cool. Missile impact. So I'm gonna resolve that now. So the Kukri is still evading. Okay, the missiles, the Kukri just dodges does like a pirouette dramatically, and the missiles just spiral out into the void
Oh
of
shit,
space.
I did not expect that.
Yeah, is it Kukri still launching missiles?
Yes, they're gonna launch them at the Talon.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, cool. Missile away. All right, Bloom's time for gunnery.
Redeploy missiles.
Missile away.
And we're going to shoot both our pulse lasers at the kukri.
All right. Roll. There's no stabilization, so just roll your gunnery skill +2 for the one where you fire yourself, and then I'll roll for the automated gunner.
That's an 8.
Okay. Roll 2d6. Just roll straight 2d6 for damage. I'm accounting for their armor.
That's an 8.
All right, and then rolling here for the virtual gunner. Virtual gunner fucking hits. All right, both got direct hits. We're chipping them away. The missiles will do the real killing, though. Okay.
Yeah.
Action step.
Did you
so-
launch the missiles for us?
Yeah, I did. That's
Okay.
these guys over
Yeah,
here.
they're all stacked in the same.
Oh, there's
hex.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I was just making sure.
So they're coming.
There's a
from
lot of
right
missiles too.
guns, so we're absolute bastards, and they have to
Yeah.
fire at different salvos.
It currently looks like one of the combat scenes from Across with all the missiles flying everywhere.
Missile
Yeah.
spam.
Talon, I'm E-warring the missiles. I got one of them. There's 5 left. What's the Kukri doing for their action steps? Their speed boost wore off, by the way. Once.
Sorry, I was talking with the mic off. Yeah, they're gonna go full burn on this one.
All right, so a roll engineering versus a 10 for them to keep
So
overloading.
engineering is 11 plus 2 for the skill would be 13.
All right, so they'll have maneuver 4 next turn. And what is their sensor
And
operator doing?
Sensor is going to try to take out missiles.
Okay, roll their sensors check.
Roll a 10 plus 2 would be a 12.
All right, so they take out 4 of our missiles. Cool. All right, and then action step for the bloom.
Ewar.
Anita's Ewar, roll sensors.
Yeah, Anita's to Ewar.
Anita's Z.
Oh, she not
I'm gonna
there.
roll.
There's some chatter on the. Good job with the Megas XLR there, Soviet.
All right, I'm gonna roll for Scar to fucking yeet his way from the shattered ruins
Okay.
of the Scar to the bloom.
So vac suit, just standard 8.
All right, 0. So you see on sensors,
roll a
like Xeon
0.
does something on an intercept course, and then
Do you
Scar
not
just
have,
like clangs against the side of the hole.
How'd you roll a 0? Because you have Jack of all trades 2. So if you rolled
This is
Snake
effect.
Eyes, you.
I rolled 2d6 minus 8.
Oh, it is
Because of
effect. Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
Wait, doesn't that mean you have 8?
it means I rolled an 8, so I got effect 0.
Yeah, so you make it. You're like hanging on the outside of the ship trying to get the airlock open.
Yeah.
It's
Toon, toon,
practice
toon.
engineering.
Well, I mean, considering all I'm doing is dodging, and I knew that the Scar blew up, I think I would probably be assisting like that. The very least I could do is cycle the airlock for him.
Okay, then I'm aboard.
Yeah, that's easy. I'm not even going to make you roll
right.
for that.
I'm gonna take over the second gun, the second pulse laser seat.
What about your co-pilot? Is he alive?
So you just due to the time of getting there, I'm gonna you'll get there. Say again.
My co-pilot also made it.
Okay.
Great. Okay, Anita's, are you here?
Yeah.
Sensor, please, to fight the missiles.
Woot. 8.
Okay, you zapped one of them. All right, cool. All right, next turn. So the light fighters are deployed. They'll go right after the Talon. All right, Captain Talon, what are we doing?
Missiles seem to be working quite well. Which ones? All right, which ship is tougher, the Botany Bay or the Talon? Like in terms
The
of just
Talon.
taking them.
The Talon.
All right.
I believe the Talon has less armor, doesn't it?
It has 11 armor. It has
Oh
way
shit.
more armor.
Okay, never mind.
I mean, the Talon is like twice our tonnage.
So
Yeah.
Talon's going to advance and try to engage at closer range with its lasers if possible, but also will prioritize missile salvos in terms of intercepts.
So a head full.
Head 3/4 keeps some evasion.
All right, affirmative. And what are the orders for the fighter screen?
Fires are to screen us from missiles. Ideally, we want the fighters to deal with all the missiles so that we can open up with the primary battery on the enemy ship.
Acknowledged. All right, so the fighters are going to move up 3, and they're going to put the rest into evasion. So because if they get shot, they're dead. So they have to they have to focus on not getting hit. How is the Kukri moving? Missiles
Kukri-
are going to impact everyone.
Yeah, the Kukri is trying to close distance to board the. You can tell they're trying to maneuver to board the Botany Bay while keeping fire on the Talon. So I'm going to say 3. How much?
You got 4 thrust.
4. I couldn't remember if I put the engineering on that. Okay, so yeah, so 3 thrust for closing distance, 1 for maneuver.
All right, Chrome. How do you want to move? Looks like the Talon's taking the lead now.
I'm willing to listen to suggestions.
I'd say evade, stabilize, and then put everything else into evasion.
All right, so
Yeah.
1 stabilize, 3 evade?
Yeah.
I do that.
Okay, roll pilot to see how well you stabilize.
Just barely, but an 8 does succeed.
Okay, so that's +1 for our gunners. Okay,
Cool.
all
Got a
right,
cool
Captain Talon,
thunderstorm
ship
coming
and
in
fire.
town.
Missiles are about to impact us, but perhaps our fighters can stop that. Captain,
Oh, sorry, I thought you were stating that they were intercepting. Yeah, they should attempt to intercept missiles.
all right. What about the Talon's guns?
Well, just go straight for the Kukri then.
Okay, aye. Right, rolling for the Kukri to do for its Sandcaster. I'm going to do the damaged one first. Miss. God damn it, this wasn't programmed right.
Yeah, if you need to redo it, go ahead.
I did. Okay, cool. So that's no damage for our first hit, and then rolling for our subsequent hits.
It's gonna hurt.
Oh yeah, it's gonna hurt. You love it.
Oh, damn, I see an
20
18.
damage.
Yeah, 20 damage. Damn.
Another fucking
That's
critical
another crit.
damage to this ship. Oh, it loses 10% of its cargo. Oh, I hope that's not the coins.
I don't think they're keeping the coins in the cargo bay.
All right, I'm going to roll for our fighters to shoot the missiles because that's all they need to do. They also have skill 2, right?
Yes, everybody has skill 2. All the NPCs have skill 2 on both sides.
All right.
I figure they're skilled crew members who are trained in what they're doing.
Yeah, they start doing their fucking X-wing shit and just dogfight the missiles and kill them all. Right.
Now these are Aslan, so they make
Terrible. All right, Kukri, there's 11 missiles about to, impact.
Oh snap! Okay. Shit. I really want those lasers for the Talon though.
Yeah.
That's
Dude, how
2d6
about
per, right? That's
Oh, wait.
2d6.
By the way, Talon, are we launching more missiles?
Yeah.
Based.
Yes, more missile.
Thanks.
All right. What's the Kukri doing then with its pulse
Damn.
lasers?
That's 2d6 per missile, correct?
No, the missile. So we launch. The Talon launches 9, and we launch 6 per salvo.
So that's 11 missiles. So that would
15
be
missiles.
15 missiles. So that's 2d6 times 15 damage potentially, correct?
Yeah.
Missiles do 46 damage.
Oh, each missile does 46 damage. Fuck.
Remember how we just raffle stomped the Terrai?
Yeah. Damn. All right. Yeah. This is not going the way I thought. All right.
You did say you wanted us to win.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I also don't want to hand you. I also don't want to hand the win to you.
You didn't. We've already lost a ship, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. True.
It's
All
millions
right.
of units.
Yeah. I'm gonna do half the lasers at the missiles.
Right. I'm just gonna roll just a skill. So okay. So that's versus 6 effectively. So that's 4 missiles are destroyed.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Oh yeah. And then what about the other 2 pulse lasers?
Two pulse lasers going at the Talon.
The Talon. Okay, cool. Okay, one of them actually misses due to range because it doesn't have a lock on us.
Yeah.
Deploying Sandcaster. All right, the laser hit is neutralized by the Sandcasters and then absorbed by the armor.
Damn, I knew it should.
Is
It shoots out like reflective sand that dissipates the laser shot. Technically, you're supposed to the way they work in lore, you shoot when you expect to be shot at, and then that cloud of sand will dissipate both the light and the heat. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I see that. That's cool.
Right.
Yeah, usually they're kind of considered to go off of like computers, like, oh, laser lock, boom, fire.
The silicates probably absorb that pretty well.
All right, Scar here. I'm shooting at the missiles, and I'm hogging the fire control because I am a son of a bitch. All right, I wipe.
He
out
just
the-
has when yank the the Highlander or whatever is in there.
No, I'm in the machine control turret, so the fire
Oh.
control software is already there. So I wipe out the missile salvo because I rolled fucking boxcars.
Okay, then I shoot at the Kukri and launch missiles.
Right, launching missiles.
Over the ship's intercom. Scar. I see death isn't quite the inconvenience it used to be.
Indeed, it isn't. Though Scar has died, Scar survives.
I rolled an 11.
All right, so roll 2d6 plus 3.
That's a
Yep.
10.
Right, actually that should be 9. I fucked up. Right, cool. More damage is done to the Kukri. All right,
Not
cool.
missiles impact.
It's missile time. So let's see. So we have one salvo. I'll start with the salvo 2. So the
Okay.
way this works is it's +1 per additional missile, +2 because we have a target lock, and then it's versus an 8, and -1 because the Kukri has evasion software. So both of them hit. So the way this works is I roll 4d6 minus the armor, and I multiply it by the missiles in the salvo. So both of them hit, and the Kukri takes 22 damage.
Not as much as I thought it was going to take, but that's a lot.
That's the
Yeah.
first. That's 2 missiles.
Yeah.
And then there's 9 missiles that are going to hit it. So
Oh,
let's
fuck.
see.
Yeah, this is probably going to disable.
By -10%, but that doesn't do anything because broadswords have mondo powerful power plants. All right, now the other salvo. So -8, +9, +2, -1. All right, all of them hit 144 damage for the Kukri. The Kukri is now at 70 hull points, and there's another salvo that's about to impact on it.
Yeah, I think you guys got it here.
Yeah, well, they can surrender, and then we can send the disarm codes to our missiles at the last second. All right, so their
and-
fuel is leaking. They take hull damage. One of their crew members takes d6 damage, but who cares?
I mean, we
And
might
then
if
their
it's the.
hull takes more damage.
I mean, we might cure if it's the captain.
Yeah, I'm waiting for they're probably going to surrender after the missiles are done.
Yep. So the critical damage to the hull causes cascading failures, and one of the lasers is now damaged.
Okay,
Right.
and that's the last one. Is that the last of the missiles?
That's the last of the missiles that just impacted. So there's 15 more missiles that are 1 hex away from it. So now it's
Okay.
action status. So we can
yeah,
talk about it. Yeah.
The Kukri hails the Bumabotny Bay and requests surrender. They will surrender the coins.
I want my ship back.
You haven't accepted the hill, but so you just yell at
I'm just yelling down the hallway.
what's Captain Rebird? Yeah, you just yell at Rebird. I want my ship back.
Make them pay for it.
Yes, very well. All right, let's open up the comm. Do you surrender?
Yes, we're willing to surrender the coins.
That was the deal before. The deal now is you'll surrender the coins and you'll pay recompense to Scar, who is still alive. And I'm sure that had he not, yes, had we not been the closest ship to him, he would be boarding yours right now.
So basically, we're claiming the kukri as a prize, and the reward for surrendering is their lives.
We're not necessarily claiming the kukri. It's we
make-
I don't think you have
We
the
can-
money to refit it.
I'm sure they've
Can't
got
use it.
ample accounts.
Well,
Kukri-
I figured basically we
Well,
could sell it for scrap.
We're on a
Well,
planet it would
class
sell well.
Mercenary cruiser carries 2 modular cutters. They can sell those to cover the cost of buying me a new ship.
There we go.
Alright, so you're willing to take the coins and the cutters.
Yes, and time is running out, Kukri. The missiles are still on their
Hold
way.
on, let me look at the cutters real quick. Where are they at
Tell
on
them
the?
they have to cancel
Okay.
their contract too.
Oh, yes. And the cancellation of your contract. I'm sure there's a get out clause for substantial losses.
Yeah, you have 15 missiles, you said. And what's
50
my?
missiles.
Yeah, I will accept your terms.
All right,
Did I have my mic on? I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I
you said you accept. We're letting CJ respond.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I'm pushing the button on my mic. I wasn't sure if I had it on or off.
Thank you very much. You've made a wise choice.
What is a cutter?
It's a subcraft. It's a big tube that has a module you can swap out.
Oh,
So-
okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's like those old drop ships they have for this. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I guess we're going shopping again after all.
You do have a lot of enemies down there that aren't Gurkha.
Yeah, the problem is we can't transport the cutters with the shipping we got. So
But we also have a
to-
great ally in the Aslan, so you know.
We also just lost Soviet for the rest of the day.
Yeah,
No,
I mean, the Kukri can tell. Well, it's the Kukri. He can tell the Gurkhas to stand down.
Yeah, what happened to? Oh, I didn't see the message for. Oh, I'm looking at it. Oh, take care.
I presume they're also in on this frequency as well.
I mean, if their contract is cancelled, they have no reason to fight us any further. Considering we've basically let them go every single time. There would be
No,
no
I'm
reason.
saying that you have the Gurkha who are associated with the Soleimani Syndicate, aka the Space Mafia. So you've kind of pissed the Space Mafia off.
Yeah, but
No.
didn't we kill the main guy from the
No.
mafia and destroy their presence on the planet? As far as
No,
we're
he
aware?
was scalped, and the guys cheesed it. He's probably not too happy now.
Can be down a mercenary cruiser if you like.
It's up to you guys. You fucked up their main base, so yeah. I'm not sure how many guys are. Something I didn't expect for you guys to come back, so that's something I have to figure out on my end.
Okay.
Alice's
Kruger.
point is more like she does not feel like these guys are going to want to fuck with us again, because at every turn we have basically kicked their ass.
Okay.
It's like we're willing to spend a lot of missiles in order to make sure things done.
Well, we can force them to jump to Grendel with us, and then we can do they can formally surrender under Imperial arbitration and hand over the goods there.
That sounds like a
Their-
plan.
Their jump drive isn't damaged, and we can just, even with the bloom, if we just hold them, keep a really close eye on them, we can alpha strike them and destroy them if they try to be traitors.
Yeah, we can
Let's do that.
slave their jump computer to ours.
I think
Okay,
we should
so-
take possession of the coins before we leave them unsupervised.
Huh?
Yeah. So Scar gets out of his gunnery station and starts saying, "Marines, report to the airlock. We are preparing a boarding party.
I'm also going to go along.
We're not Marines, we're soldiers.
When you're fighting on board a starship, you are a Marine."
Yeah, Sergeant A in the screen, he thinks he's cut it off, and he's like looking at the rest of the troopers, like, what the fuck is with this guy?
This fucking guy.
So I'm going to come along so I can verify the authenticity of the coins.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are docking with the Kukri?
Yep. Scar is pretty fucking injured at this point.
The Talon is I guess the Talon's pulling Overwatch.
Yes. Talon, please maintain high guard over us, and thank you for these.
Roger that. It was an honor fighting in battle alongside you.
Likewise. Scar out.
All right. As you guys make contact, the two airlocks doors open, and they put the coins in the center, move back, close their airlock for you, so it's safe.
Scar hefts the PGMP. I'm covering you, Chrome. Go get it.
I go get.
All right. How are you making sure they're authentic? Because they are. I'm just kind of curious how you go about it.
I mean, I'm a droid. I've seen them. I've seen coins before, and
they're part of some cultural. These particular ones are culturally significant to you.
Yes, and also we have other examples of the set that I can compare, so it shouldn't be too difficult.
Okay, cool. You got them. What are you guys doing from there? I don't know why I'm talking like Scar. It's kind of addictive.
It is.
Yes. Like the inflection, yes, it will be done.
Okay, so all right, so we'll transmit to the Kukri. This is what's going to happen. First of all, interrogative, is your J drive damaged?
Our J drive is not damaged.
All right, then we will escort you to the jump point. We are going to jump to the Grendel system, and you will transfer your small craft to us there and cancel your contract under Imperial jurisdiction. Then you will be free to go.
Roger that.
We will maintain a constant target lock on you. Now send us the engineers, make sure they actually do it. I don't know how the slaving computer systems work. Those details are beneath me. Scar out.
Anidis is already preparing the astronavigation.
Give me an astrogation check.
Right, this is versus a 7. We're jumping 3 parsecs.
What tech level is Grendel?
I'm looking that up right now. 10. Tech
12.
level C.
doesn't
Starport
mean
C.
it's-
Sorry. Tech level A.
So it's like 12.
10.
Oh.
So it goes
That doesn't
up to 9, and then because it's one digit after 9, it's A, B, C, D, E, F.
That doesn't want to be any easier for me to get my ghost sniper.
I got 12 for astrogation.
12 in astrogation. Okay, you sync up the you get the jump right, and somebody give me a computers to sync up the computers.
That's probably still going to be Anidis.
Yeah, you're doing everything. You're just like running to the astrogation console, then swiping, reconfiguring it to do hacking, and then you run back to the jump drive to turn it on.
There's probably one console in the engineering she can run all the computer stuff off of. Kind of like, at Star Trek, like transfer command to engineering.
Yeah. 10.
Okay, you're able to sync up their engines and keep computers to keep an eye on them. Anything else you're doing?
I imagine I also need to tool up their J drives and our J drive, right?
They can do that on their side. And you got your astrogation already locked in and I'm going to say you send that information over to because you have the computers linked up. That's why I did the astrogation, and now you got the information. Now you linked up the computers. Need an engineering role.
Well, that's why I was saying the J drive engineering role.
Oh, okay. I'm tracking. I thought you meant astrogation.
No.
Your engineer rolled a 6.
I got a
plus 2
9.
would be 8.
I got a 9.
Okay, both work words. Both engineers get everything together. You sent the astrogation, and before you guys jump, is there anything you want to do?
Unless we want to, now I guess we just have to do the medical stuff, but we can do that while in transit.
Yeah, you can do that and jump. So, and I'm going to leave Grendel for the next session. So, let's do.
Tell the Talon, the salvage rights for the Scar are yours. That is your reward.
Thank you. You are truly honorable warriors. It was an honor and a pleasure.
Honor.
If you need any assistance as an ally, please feel free to contact us again.
I shall hold you to it. Scar out.
And put him down as a contact or ally.
All right, cool.
Honor with a side of honor and some extra honor for the sake of extra honor.
Yes.
But hold the dishonor.
Yes. Hold the discourtesy.
Yeah. And
Hold the female skills.
Yeah. Hold the women's work.
okay, so I'm doing some math here. All right, got it. Okay, so we have a training session or training time. So you get on your XP version training, you get a week of training.
Scar uses one of the freight crates as a scratching post to train his unarmed skill.
All right, who's super damaged? I know Denton is.
I have
it's only
5.
5. Fuck, everybody's fucked up.
I have
No. I took
damage.
5 damage.
Oh.
No, like Alice is nobody even treated her because that naval officer failed. So she's just been running around with like her vac suit filling with blood.
sloshing around in your boots.
Yeah, I was about to say every time you walk, it goes.
Yeah, like when she finally takes off her boots, it's just like coagulated blood just spills from it. She's like, ugh.
I have red socks now. Awesome.
So medic
Terrible.
time for me to roll?
Yes.
I assume that just goes away over the week, right?
Alright, so after casualties, you have 2 dead Highlanders.
Oh, perfect. Now we have 2 free staterooms for Scar and Yeffa.
I didn't even turn that way. I thought the Highlanders were sleeping in the or taking up cargo space, or did you guys just
No,
put them
they
in staterooms?
nope,
Okay.
staterooms.
All right, and let me close some windows here. All right, and give me a medical check for stabilizing everybody. So how many? So let's start with Denton. You hit him with slow drug, I assume. Like I'll leave
don't
this
need
to
to
you.
roll
Yeah,
You don't need to roll anything for.
I'm more kind of curious how Chrome goes about all this. More role play than actual roles.
So see you guys.
Okay, cheers.
Take care.
I'm not really sure how medicine works other than, Pacific, especially in space. So I'm not really sure how to roleplay this, unfortunately.
Okay,
It might be a decent
You know,
time to just finish out.
Air goes in and out, blood goes round and round. That's that's the basis of my knowledge.
All right, so you stabilize them by giving blood transfusions and hitting with slow drug to help speed up their metabolism and heal faster. Space, you hit them with a tricorder, like physically, and suddenly they're healed. So give me a medical check for Denton. This will be normal healing. This is how much he heals every day for the next week.
I have a 10.
Okay, 10. I'll do that. I'm going to put that in my in dice rolls. All right. Anybody else super? I need one for Scar too.
Yeah, but he left.
We can ask him and go can do a roll.
Yeah, I'm just going to put this in notes so we can figure it out later.
Okay.
Now, obviously, we're not going to do it this game session. We can do it next. But we captured crazy telepath guy for a reason, and I figure we're going to want to interrogate him at some point. And in jump space is a great time for that.
Yeah. You guys want to do that this session, or you guys want to do it next session?
Let's do that next session.
Yeah, next session.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Also,
Yeah,
did we take the opportunity while docked with the kukri to offload the 3 goons we no longer need?
No, you guys still have them. I didn't, unless you guys
Send them
want.
into space. No,
I
we
wasn't
can just bring
thinking
them
of
to the
murdering them.
we can just bring them to the repatriation agency or give them to the kukri when.
I was gonna say, just give them
Shady
back.
government.
Yeah.
All right. So can I get a medical check for Scar?
One moment.
Okay. Yeah, no worries.
With the house medicine. I don't have medicine, so Alice would probably make it worse. She just knows how to kill things. She's not good at fixing things.
I think Chrome is the only one that has a medical skill.
9.
Yep, neat.
That's a 9 on Scar.
Okay. And can I get one for Alice? I'm writing these down. They're going to get they're going to be put in the main chat there.
12.
12. Okay. And then anybody else wounded?
Nope.
Okay. And then figure we don't have to roll for the NPCs. All right. Anything else we need to do before next session?
Not that I can think of.
Okay. All right. Well, let's call it there then.